so much has happened since the last video. I think it was about 3 months ago I posted it, and since then I painted the bike, if you can see. I'll put up a video or a picture of it if I can remember while editing, or I'll just show it to you at the end. But I painted it blue. I didn't like the purple and black that it had on it already, and it has sparkles. Look at that. I got a new job, and then I got fired. That was a lot of fun. Basically, I was late a few times in the starting period for it, so it's completely my fault. But yeah, I had the job and then lost it. Right now I'm trying to get other jobs, but in the meantime I'm trying to get to do favor in the car. Like, I have the car. Oh, I ran that. Oh shit. I should probably slow down. Cops in this town do not like speeding at all. It's a college town. Whoa, there we go. It's a college town, so makes sense, but the cops do not like speeding at all. They pull a lot of people over. I normally see at least one person getting pulled over every time I drive, so hopefully I do not get pulled over. I've yet to be... I was pulled over on the scooter once. Oh god, it's fine. I was pulled over on the scooter once, and it was because I had expired expired registration on it. I had been trying to get it for a while. I don't remember if I mentioned it in a previous video, but yeah, I've been pulled over on it once. Never been pulled over on this bike. But yeah, you can see the shiny. Oh, hello. But yeah, no, I've been kind of lacking on posting. I just didn't have the discipline. I can never remember that word. So I replaced the rear brakes on this bike. I don't think I had any rear brakes for the first like 3 to 4 months I was driving it, because when I took off the brakes, the rotor had started to wear down, because I think all of the rear brakes had like worn down, and the metal was starting to grate on the rotor. So the rotor seems fine now. I didn't really do anything to it. It didn't seem too bad. And I think for the most part, the using the rear brakes has kind of ground down the grooves in the rotor. I know you're supposed to resurface it or get a new one, but I didn't have the money. But for the most part, it feels pretty smooth. The back brakes finally work. And when I first started on the brake change, I don't think I did it correctly, because I didn't have brakes for a while. I think the brake pads were just always pushed out. The brake pads were always pushed out, and so when I'd press on the brakes, I also don't think I had enough fluid in the line, because the brakes would just kind of go out. Or like I would press on the brakes and nothing would happen. So that's fun. I still have my front brakes though. But this bike has been a lot of fun to ride. And I ride it most days. Recently I've been driving it a little bit less, because it's been so cold. Right now it's only, I think 60s or I think 60s, maybe 50s. But recently in Texas it's been freezing. There was actually one day we had a little bit of snow on campus, I believe. One of my friends that lives on campus right now was telling me that there was some snow one morning. Oh, you fast, aren't you? I don't know if I've ever been over here. I don't know, I decided to just kind of get out and start driving. Basically what I'm using these videos for, it'd be great if I could get more subscribers and have people actually watch them, but that's not really my main goal. My main goal is to have something that I'm able to focus on and work on and that I enjoyed doing. Another hobby that I wanted to pick up was video editing and making videos for YouTube and listening to wind, because I get to do that all the time. It's so windy here. It's terrible. Let's turn in here. I don't know. But I also just wanted to make videos because when I was younger, I kind of used a video. I remember one time that I did it. I wasn't very good at explaining my feelings and expressing how I was feeling to my parents. So I made a video one time. We had school issued iPads, and I made a video with iMovie, I think. And I basically described how I was feeling, and my mother was able to understand what I was going through, because I've had major depression my entire life, and I didn't know how to describe it to her. So I kind of made a video, and that seemed to help a lot. So I kind of wanted to get back into that and use YouTube videos as basically a way to talk some stuff out by myself, kind of figure out what's going on in my own life, and maybe share it with some other people. Also, I get to ride motorcycles. So much fun. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I just kind of wanted to use these videos as a way to talk through some stuff. And I wanted to talk about the future, basically, and how I don't know what the future holds at all. Because right now I'm working on getting a job. I am halfway through school. I'm not taking classes right now because I don't want to deal with student loans later. And I didn't really want to do mechanical engineering for forever. So it made me feel like I was spending money on something I didn't want to do. It's kind of scary, and I wish I was more scared of it. I've always really liked change, and I've never really been one to worry about stuff, but sometimes I wish I worried more so that I would actually know what I was needing to do and doing what I needed to do. But because I've never really worried about stuff, I just kind of go with the flow, and like I don't really get too upset if stuff happens. But basically, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what the future holds at all, and it's starting to get scary. Today's the day after Thanksgiving. I went back to Austin, the Austin area where my parents live, for Thanksgiving, and I went up, I think, 2 days before Thanksgiving, and then we drove up to Arlington because that's where her family lives. And then, yeah, we drove up yesterday morning and then drove back yesterday night, and then I drove back to my home yesterday night as well, and then stayed up until 6 a.m. playing video games. Probably not the best idea, but it's fine. Ooh, hi, Bikey. Slow down a little bit. Where is it? Oh, he's far back. Well, I wonder if he'll catch up to me. I don't know. I don't have any friends that drive motorcycles, and it sucks because I don't have anyone to drive with. I wish I did, because I know driving with other motorcyclists is a lot of fun, and I kind of want to join the motorcycle club at A&M, but it costs money, and I don't really want to pay money to ride with people. But I mean, I don't really know a better way of meeting other people that drive motorcycles. I'll follow this dude. Why not? I don't know where he's going, but he seems like he's having fun. So, oh, he's leaving. Actually, yeah, I need to go this way. Oh, well, I don't want him to feel like I'm following him, even though I was going to. So I'm just going to go this way. Well, that was fun. Got to fishtail a little bit. Skirt, skirt. Please. Please let me go. Nope, it's going to be them. I feel like when I'm on this side, that side gets to go first. And when I'm on that side, this side gets to go first. I'm pretty sure it's not like that. I'm pretty sure it's just the same side every time, but that's what it feels like. Because this light's really short, especially with how backed up the line gets over there and this side. There's just not enough time for everybody to go through. What does she think she's doing? You do not just pull out in front of me like that. I'll fight you. Granted, I'm turning right here, but I'll fight you. I don't care. Oh, that's why she wanted to go this way. I don't care. Get in your own lane or wait. I really like driving this road though. I wish it was longer because it goes over this nice bridge. It's all windy and stuff, but it's not very long at all. College Station is basically just a bunch of straight roads. Very functional, not very fun. Well, I guess that's it for this video. So hopefully I'll be able to upload this in the next few days and then start working on the next one. And hopefully I can keep up the discipline and motivation to keep posting. So I'll see you guys in the next one.